Welcome to another crypto video. My name is Lee Frazier. I'm here to teach you how to be the smartest and wisest investor in the crypto market. And I'll be talking about other things as well, but right now, I'm talking about crypto. So it's going to be real quick today because I'm tired, it's late, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of words of wisdom regarding how and when to make money. That means sell, how and when to sell in the crypto space. A little bit different than the regular market, the traditional market, because of the volatility, as we talked about, of course. And I've also talked about selling as well. But I wanted to just take a moment to give you a little bit of wisdom, okay? And I thought about an analogy that I think is going to make a lot of sense to you. It's going to help connect the dots to say, how do I know when to sell when I believe the price is going to continue to rise? Right, and that's what stops people a lot of times, and that's what happens. They ride their assets right back into the ground, right into the bear market, and they don't make the profits they could have made had they sold earlier. And as a wise man once said, I know it's not very popular, but he said, I never went broke by selling too early. Okay, you never go broke if you sell too early, number one. And secondly, someone else said, I made my millions by selling too early, right? You can't make your millions by selling too late. Selling too late is a loss, right? That's what a lot of the retailers do, regular investors. They sell on the way down. You want to sell on the way up, even if it's not at the top. Keep that in mind. If you ever sell, ask yourself, is this stock on the rise or is it declining? If it's declining, you don't need to be selling, you need to be buying. Okay, if it is a worthwhile project, we talked about finding the right projects, investing in the right companies, the right assets. That way, long term, they will go up. So even if it's declining at that moment, you shouldn't be investing the money that you need to eat with anyway. This should be saving money that you're saving, so you don't need it. Just let it go down. As long as it's a reliable company or asset or project, it's going to come back up. Unless we're in a bear market, and that's going to last for a longer extended period of time. But it still doesn't matter. It will come out and there will be another bull market, and then you'll make your money then. It'll just be a little bit later. So you want to just keep buying into a bear market. That's what I would do. Again, not the money that you need, the money that you save. And trust me, that's the best time to buy in the bear market. You don't want to buy when the prices are skyrocketing. You're buying at the highest prices. It doesn't make any sense. How are you going to make parabolic percent gains if you're buying at the highest prices? You have to do a counterintuitive thing and sell at the high and buy when things look very fearful. Remember, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Buy when there's blood in the street, even if it's your own. Remember that. All right, last bit. I'm going to get off because I want to make this quick. The analogy that I mentioned to you earlier, what I think will work wonders for everyone, is think about selling in the stock market and the crypto market, primarily in the crypto market, is like riding a train to a destination. Okay? You want to have a plan. I've talked about when you invest, don't ever spend the money to any company or project unless you have a plan about what you want that money to do, how the project or company is gonna grow over time. Like, you gotta have some type of plan. Say I have $1,000, I have $10,000, I just want to just keep it in there for the next 30 years, or I want to take it for 6 months. Like, you gotta have some type of plan, what the money you want to make, how long you want to keep it in there, so on and so forth, right? So a part of that plan is gonna be selling. Okay, selling. You got to have a plan to sell, because if you don't have a plan to sell, you never have a plan to take profits. Even if it's 30 years, you still got to have a time when you're going to sell. You want a dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out. I have another video on that. You can look it up. Dollar cost average is one of my first videos. Okay, it's the best way to buy and sell. Now, think about the train analogy. You jump on this train, it's like investing in an asset or to a stock or Bitcoin or XRP, whatever it is. Okay. Say you invested $10,000 and say, okay, let's say your plan was, I want to double this money this year. I'll be happy if this money doubles. And XRP goes parabolic and it doubles, and you see it doubles again. It's like, oh shoot, it's my $10,000 is now $25,000. What do? Right? I'm going to tell you to dollar cost average out. Right? That's exactly what I've been telling you, and that's what I'm going to stick to. That is a part of the plan. And you say, oh, well, no, it's going parabolic. I didn't know it was going to be going like this crazy. I'm going to ask you, was that a part of your plan? Now, if you dollar cost average out, you will have money at various stages of the growth, right? So at the $10,000 mark, you put your money in. You said, okay, my target is $20,000. It's just a hypothetical. It's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just telling you how dollar cost averaging works, okay? You put your $10,000 in. It starts, let's say 8 months goes down the road. Your goal was to double your money. It's starting to move towards, say the asset was a dollar per token. Okay, now it's at $1.80. It's almost double, right? That's when I would probably start dollar cost averaging out at the, okay, I'm gonna probably sell 10% at $1.80. If it hits $1.90, I'm gonna sell another 20%. And if it hits $2, which is double, I'm gonna sell 50%. At that point, you would have sold 70% of your investment, or 70% of the value that you have. You would have way more than your investment. You would recoup your money, and you'll still have 30% in there for additional gains if they were to occur. If those additional gains never happen and the price stops at $2 and just goes to zero, which is not going to happen, but if it did, you shouldn't matter whether it goes up or down. If it goes down, it don't matter, because any money that's left into that asset is all profit. You've gotten your profit back, you gotten your investment back and profit already, right? You got 70% back. I'm not doing the specific math, but you could follow what I'm saying, right? If the price had doubled, you didn't make double on everything because you sold some of it at the 180% return. I'm sorry, 80% ROI, the 90% ROI, then 100% return on investment, right? So you would have made your money back, and if you wanted to double it, you still have a little bit left because you have 30% left for it to continue to rise. If it didn't, you would have made something like almost double, right? If that makes sense. Maybe I'll go into a deeper dive on the computer so you can see the math behind that. But the other side of the token, if the asset does continue to increase past $2, it goes to $3, you still have some asset left in your portfolio where you can still continue to sell on the way up. And if it continues to go, it don't matter. Just like a train has a destination. You get on at one stop, you get off at the other stop. The train will keep going, but that was not your destination. Your destination was achieved. You got to your destination, get off the train, okay? Let the train keep going, do whatever the train's gonna do. You get off the train because you've arrived at your destination. That's my analogy for you today. All right, sorry that took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but anyway, hopefully that resonates. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the bell notification so you get alerted or notified when I put another video out. And do me a favor and write something in the comment. It could be a couple of emojis or whatever, but it helps with the YouTube algorithm that gets the message out to other people as well. So if you can support me, I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, you guys be safe and tell your friends and family there's a train coming your way.